team, Cam here from the fish room. We are doing a fish road trip. Currently leaving Nelson, heading down south, going down to Christchurch. We'll be there in about 6 hours, get some videos up, and away we go. Guess what? I'm not driving, I'm in the passenger seat, so I can use my phone as well. Road tripping, we're fish tripping. We're gonna get some fish! And look at some fish shops! Look at the enthusiasm! Look at it! Fish shops! Fish shops. Fish shops? I can't quite reach Emily. Fish shops! No, don't want a bar of it. Fish shops! Fish shops! Fish shops! Hey team, back in the car again. It's about 8:15, got into Christchurch about 12 last night. Off to our first venue to do our first shoot. I'm looking forward to it. I think you guys will really like it as well. I'm not going to give you too much information away, but it is a big fish. It is a really, really big fish. Big, angry, aggressive fish. Right, look forward to seeing you when we see you next. Hey guys, Cam here from the fish room. Today we're doing something pretty special. For the first time we're doing a couple of things completely different. So today we are here at Jay's house. He's allowed us to come in and record his absolute beaut of an arowana. For those of you that don't know Jay, he started the New Zealand Fish Keepers Facebook page. Second thing which I think is really cool is today is the first time we've recorded outside of Nelson. So we're down here in Christchurch. I'm going to try and check out a couple of other places while we're here as well. This is the sort of content that we're going to try and produce in the upcoming months. So if you do like that, subscribe to us, like this video, and if you're interested in us coming in and taking a video of maybe your fish room or your aquarium, or you want to just sit down, have a chat, what have you, leave us a comment on our Facebook page or even on this video, and we'll see what we can do. Right, so now we'll just sort of basically have a watch as fish. So Jay, do you want to tell us a little bit about it and everything goes with it?
So, hey guys, this is Kevin. He's my Red Tail Gold Arowana. He's actually an endangered species, which is pretty cool. I've only had him for a couple of months now, and yeah, he's grown awesome and eating a lot as well, which is great. I've got my awesome breeding pair. I've had those for about 6 years. Red Severum, Electric Blue Cara, and a Danoid pair. They heal on just looking after for a friend at the moment. But apart from everything else, yeah, it's all mine.
So how old's this beauty of a fish?
So his birth certificate on here says the 4th of June 2014, that's when he was tagged. So he'd be about 4 years old because they don't take him straight away.
And how big is the potential size that it can get to?
From my understanding, it's about 80 centimetres-ish, possibly bigger if they've got a huge tank or an outdoor, pond as they do overseas. But in captivity, he's a pretty good size.
So it's about 2 foot roughly?
Yeah, right.
Thereabouts? Yep.
Yep.
So this is the first time I've personally seen an Asian arowana in someone's home aquarium, and I've got to say, it's absolutely jaw-dropping. Yeah, it's majestic. It's an amazing animal, and it's just, I seriously can't take my eyes off it. It's a stunning fish.
It's definitely something that I don't take for granted. I mean, I've always been very careful as far as parameters go in my tanks, but having one of these in there, you really have to, watch it like a hawk. They're hardy fish, but still, you don't want to take any chances.
No, absolutely not. So, what do you feed this thing?
So he is on a mixture of prawn meat as a staple, and then he's pellet trained as well, which is great.
Brilliant.
I don't feed feeders, that's just an ethic thing for me, I guess. Being vegetarian, it wouldn't be right to, not getting preachy or anything like that. People are welcome to do what they want. And again, the aggression thing, as soon as he associates live things as food, he can get aggressive towards tank mates.
Cool.
And that's just not something I want.
Yeah, fair enough. So how big's this tank?
The internal dimensions are 244 centimetres wide, 91.5 deep, and I think it's 65 centimetres high, so it's roughly about 1450 litres.
Cool.
And then the sump itself is around 350 litres. So a bit of a beastie system, but for a fish like that, I wouldn't want it in an infant
Needs
water.
it. It's actually really nice to see it turn around and have no issues doing that.
Yeah.
So I know I asked you before, is this going to be its permanent home, or are you going to upgrade it from here, or what's happening?
I mean, it's happy as anything in the tank this size, but I think once I actually finally buy a house, you know, somewhere I'm not going to move from, I will probably go maybe 4 foot wide, and 10 foot long rather than 8 foot.
Yeah.
But I mean, the height's not so much of an issue, it's footprint with these fish, it's important.
Definitely. The turning space and the swimming length.
I've just seen him, you know, turn properly and actually swim. Honestly, I feel like it was an injustice if it couldn't do that properly.
I know there's going to be plenty of people asking, why is there nothing in the tank as far as decorations, wood, rocks go and that kind of thing?
So the logic with that one is because I have fairly aggressive fish in here. As soon as I put rocks or driftwood in there, that's basically allowing them to claim a territory. And with a pair of bats and a pair of Oscars, you know, if they're claiming a territory, they're going to be going at each other. So one big open space, no one can claim anywhere as home. So far it's really diminishing aggression, which is nice.
Yeah, brilliant.
And then the bare bottom is basically just for easy maintenance. There's a lot of food going in, a lot of waste coming out, and gravel back in the tank this size would be a nightmare.
Absolutely, I like it. Alright, so you've got some food ready to go. Should we get some food in there and watch these guys go to work?
Excellent. So hopefully that doesn't glare the camera.
Oh, we'll be right.
Okay. So I'll start off with some pellets. This is what the Dats and the Oscars go for.
Man, I love Dats.
Yeah,
I love how their jaws work out, yeah.
yeah.
Such a cool fish. So it's Curry Masterboard Delight. Yep, cool.
I swear I purchased half of their entire stock for my own use.
I quite like that product. I've fed it out to monster fish before. I think it's a really good product.
As you saw from the Dats, no problem
Yeah.
taking it.
It's a bit pricey, but you get what you pay for. Oh man, it just swallowed it whole. Effortlessly.
Yeah.
Oh, how awesome is that?
Cool.
So how many prawns do you go through when you feed it?
At times you can go through half a bag just by himself, and that's, you know, one of the big ones.
Yeah, it's just one feeding.
Yeah.
Wow. And how often are you feeding them?
2-3 times a week. I don't like to put too much food in every day because that'll just play havoc with the water, and then that way they can clear themselves out a little bit.
Yeah, fair enough. I've got to say your water is pretty crystal clear. It's really nice.
I think that's no purigen or anything like that. It's just me taking care of it.
Yeah, it's good water. Temperature, parameter.
Yeah, big tank like this, you really need to put the effort, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, and he just will eat all day.
It's just effortless. It's just almost like one of those big ass whales that just open their mouth and just suck it back. So do the other fish get food, or do they just pick up the scraps?
I try and feed him off first.
Oh, the eel's coming in for a go.
Yeah, I wish I got his mine. Find one.
Do you find their behaviour changes during feeding or after feeding?
Yeah, they become a bit more intense. It's like every fish for himself.
Yeah.
So he just spat out a pellet. He prefers his prawns, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling sneaky, I'll actually stuff one of these into the prawn. It's awesome to watch. They're actually pretty chilled out today. Sometimes there's water splashing out. You know, as soon as it hits the surface, Kevin's, you know.
I won't lie, I was kind of hoping to see that. It's always exciting seeing water splashed everywhere.
Yeah.
So these guys are notorious for being jumpers, correct?
Yeah, actually, when me and my friend discussed when we got him home, he actually tried to jump out. You know the scene from Jaws, the end of the boat where the sharks are?
Yep.
Yeah, he was literally face up like that, and we had to push him back in.
So you've got what looks like fairly thick lids on, as well as timber on that framing.
Yeah.
So there's a lot less chance of that fella coming out.
Yeah.
Alright, for all of you that are like me and like sumps, we've got a bit of sump porn going on here. So this is the sump that's underneath the Arowana tank. It's absolutely stunning, nice and clean. We'll get Jay to run you through what he's got going on in here. So we'll start with the first chamber and how it works.
Right, so that's the inlet chamber. There's two 300 micron filter socks in there that allows the water to pass through, and it will also collect any residual crap or anything like that. The second chamber is Pore foam on the bottom that's available on Fish to Water. It's an amazing product. I have nothing to do with the company, but when a product's great, I'm happy to recommend it.
Yeah, I also second that. I've used it plenty of times and I absolutely love it.
Above that I have my first lot of Eheim Substrat Pro, again an amazing product, and I've also got CK Matrix in there as well with some bioballs on the top, just because I had some space to play with.
And polystyrene floating around everywhere.
Third chamber's the exact same, just split it between the two, no particular reason, I've just done it that way. Might have a play around with all Pore in the first chamber at some point, but for now it's logic of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Third chamber I have these bioballs. That's kind of my take on a K1 system. I got those from work, so thank you Bob. They're awesome, just there's a lot of oxygen going on them, a lot of surface area.
And for those that don't know, where do you work?
Redwood Aquatics here in Christchurch.
Cool.
And then got some more Matrix on the bottom and some more Substrat Pro on top of it. And then that's my return pump. That's a Medna 8,700 litres an hour return pump. I don't like to run too much flow on my tanks. I just think that the water having adequate contact time with the biomedia is much more important than a huge flow rate. And then that blue thing at the top is my automatic water change system, which is absolutely amazing. So when I do a water change, I'll do it over a 4 or 5 hour period. I tap it for about 120 litres an hour, so 2 litres a minute, and I just let it do its thing. And it means that I don't have to be here supervising, all day.
Where are all these pipes going to or coming from?
So that's just where my plumbing is. So the return pump comes up, goes round, and I've got 1, 2, 3, and that's the return pipes to the tank, and that just splits the water flow so it doesn't turn it into a washing machine.
Cool. And can you see the return up in the tank?
You can see just a little bit. I'll just close up. So there's not too much to see as far as return goes, but there's a few little black bits in the corners which
I can see it here,
just
but
slightly,
you may not be able to see it on there. Very well hidden.
There's
one there.
Yeah, a tank with less things sticking out of it, the better
Yeah,
as
for
far as display goes.
Cool. Alright, so there's a little bit of sump porn. Can't see it in the duck again, so that's cool. Back again.
Yeah, when the tank's literally too big for where you're staying, it has to go in the garage. So.
Alright, so we'll leave it at that. Once again, thanks Jay for showing us. Absolutely majestic animal.
Well, thanks for having me.
Cool. Alright guys, if you like it, subscribe, like the video, comment, all that kind of usual YouTube jazz. And if you're interested in us coming down and or coming up, having a chat to you, recording some stuff, drop us a message. Have a good day.